like I said, once I went through that rehab, I do not freebase cocaine.
Gave it up entirely.
Gave it up entirely. And I will, I will have a drink. I'll admit that. I'll have a drink, but I will not freebase cocaine because that's no longer part of my life. But that's, they just turn me around down there in Redstone Arsenal, down there at that treatment.
No more freebase.
No more freebase. Now, like I said, I'll take a drink and I might even smoke a little reefer every now and then. I'll smoke a little reefer, but freebase and cocaine, as far as that goes, I don't do it. Now, I'll take a drink, every now and then I'll have a drink. And I will smoke a little bit. I'll do some toot now. I'll do a little toot. If somebody give it to me, offer it to me, I mean, they say it's self-polite if you don't. So I'll do a little toot, somebody offer it to, but if I will not, I'll repeat, I want y'all all know this right now, because I went down there to the restaurant and at treatment center. I will not freebase cocaine. It's no longer part of my life. No, not drinking, I will have a drink. I will have a drink, and I'll smoke some reefer. I'll smoke a couple of doobies a day, just to get you through the day. And I'll do a little toot every now and then, I'll get about a half a G, and just sit around, and me and Sally, my girlfriend, will do a little toot. Just, for fun, every now and then. And I'll tell you what, though, about that drink, I won't drink any tequila. Now, I might have a drink, but I won't drink tequila, because last time I drank that tequila, I got wild on that stuff. I beat up Sally, hit Sally, broke a car window out, and I won't do that anymore, but, that and freebase, and I will not freebase cocaine anymore. Now, I'll have a drink. I'll have a drink, and I'll smoke, I don't feel about high pounds a week of reefer. I like to smoke reefer, and that's something that I enjoy doing, but, the freebase I don't do, but I'll do a little toot. I'll do some toot. Now we got 3 or 4 grams last week. Had a big party, and I'm partying a different thing. I'll drink tequila about once or twice a year. I'll just do it about once or twice a year, because I love Sally, and I don't like to beat her up. But about once or twice a year, I'll do the tequila. So for 363 days a year, she's safe. But I'll tell you what, them 3 days I do that tequila, I'll tell you what, you better look out, 'cause I'm gonna go upside that head. But I will not freebase cocaine. I will tell you right now, I'll have a drink, and I'll even drink some tequila. I'll tell you what, Sally, if you watch it right now, tomorrow I'm gonna drink some, and you gonna get an ass whooping, woman. Woo, I tell you what, I'll smoke reefer, I'll do toot, I'll do a block of that stuff, but I will not freebase cocaine. I will not freebase cocaine while I'm driving. If I'm riding in a motor vehicle, I will do a little bit. I'll do a little bit. I won't do it while I'm driving. If I'm behind the wheel of a vehicle, I will not freebase cocaine. I'll tell you that right now. I won't freebase cocaine. I won't do it. I'll have a drink. Well, I'll tell you what, if like some traffic stops or something, man, if it's serious, then, if you're going to be that while, I'll get out the pipe and I'll base a little bit. But I won't freebase cocaine if I'm driving and the vehicle's moving. I will not do it then. Unless it's a special occasion, it's my birthday or something, then I will freebase cocaine. But only then if it's my birthday. But I'll tell you one thing, I will not do it if I'm kneeling at the altar. I will not freebase cocaine. All you put
unfurled enough can the next revelation be seen. Trying to hurry this is useless. To force awakening